She's kind of this stellar, she's like this really smart, technical chick. You know, she's gotten a lot of her knowledge from her dad's experience with NASA. He's worked with NASA her whole life, and it's sort of her passion as well, and that's what they bond over. And she's, you know, not, she doesn't have a lot of friends. She's not like a popular girl in school, but she's still a cool chick. It's not like she's an outcast by any means, but she's never really been able to, at the point in the story where the movie takes off, she's never really found her footing, her place, and she's always wanted to be a part of NASA, a part of space. Like, that's her passion. But there's not really, there's no place for her because the whole NASA system is now obsolete, and she's just this really outgoing go-getter. It was so different from anything else I had read in the sense that, you know, it wasn't based off a book. You know, it's a topic. Tomorrowland, I knew about sort of the geographical location in Disney World, but there was no backstory. So that's what was so interesting. They found this really unique way of telling the story that people kind of have a connection to, but you don't really understand, you know, where it comes from. And the story gives people a connection to Tomorrowland in a really beautiful way, and it has everything. It's like an action, adventure, drama, there's friendships, you know, there's family, sort of drama that's happening, and it's all tied in so perfectly together. George Clooney plays Frank, and he's a cool guy. You know, I personally, I never really, I've always just seen him in movies. I never really got who he was as a person. I had never met him before, and he's so different than I ever would have. You know, the movies that I've seen him in, he's been kind of like a tough guy, or sometimes he, you know, he played like the comedic relief. But I never, you can't, when someone's a character actor as much as he is, you never really can pinpoint the kind of person that they are. So it's been really funny to watch him, you know, just to interact with him regularly and get his perspective on life, and then seeing how he kind of draws certain aspects of his own life or his own humor and brings that to his character. Hugh is a really, really cool guy, just on like a personal level, and the most professional guy I've ever worked with. Just in the sense that, like, I love the way he treats the crew. I love the way he takes his time. He's so great. He's so graceful, and just his relationship with Brad is really awesome, and how he handles, you know, just the relationship that he's developed with Brad, and how Brad sees David Nix, and also what Hugh's bringing to David Nix, and the collaboration between the two of them has been really fun to watch as a fellow performer and someone who's likes to observe and learn from, you know, other people who are great at what they do. And Hugh is definitely one of those people. He's so good at what he does, and he's just a phenomenal actor. She has this incredible way of just keeping it all really still and simple, but there's so much underneath. I mean, you can see the little love that's coming out of her in her eyes, like her sweet little, I'm just obsessed with her. She's amazing. Everybody is obsessed with her. She's a good little soul. And she's awesome. I mean, she kicks butt in this movie. She's worked so hard for the stunt. Raffi has worked so hard to make sure that all of the stunts she can do on her own. She can do backflips, she can do spins, she can kick guns out of people's hands, and she'll just do it until she passes out.